not gonna lie, I didn't even know I was
I
doing a
think
recap.
I think it
I
was
thought I
my
was,
recap. Yeah, I think Agatar did
yeah,
last week.
yeah, I did last. I was about to say, I was like, huh? I'm doing recap again? But I mean, I'll uh I'll, I'll, I'll do something about it.
It's okay. I've got the recap. We're good. We're
Oh hell yeah! I was about to pull up my notes.
good. Okay. There's not much to recap, but
Yeah,
all
not
right.
much.
After some debating, we decided to have Kiki cast Sending and let Dareth know that we were off to the Lost City and warn the army of the dragon flying overhead. Dareth seemed pretty confused and needed the coordinates of exactly where we were headed, so Kiki quite graciously casted it again. After traveling for a couple of hours, we became surrounded by scorpions. Kiki, Graham, and I found some treasures, and everyone took a short break to prepare a meal. The rest of the day was fairly uneventful, barring some arguing. Everybody seems so excited for this dragon egg to hatch, but every time I look at it, I can feel my patron's wrath burning in my veins. It's like he wants me to hate this thing. Yet, still, I also find the prospect of it hatching quite exciting. I fear, though, that one day I may... Never mind. No use dwelling on it. After arguing about who was going to raise the beast, we called it a day. The next day we spent traveling, and again, it was pretty uneventful, but we did fight a dragon army patrol, and we made quick work of them. After traveling a bit more, we slowly came upon the city of Lost Names, only to find it had been claimed by the dragon army. There was some strange man adorned in black robes, speaking to a rather official-looking draconian, though Solus and Graham believed that the draconian was actually some sort of blue dragon. What in Avernus are we going to do against a fucking fully grown dragon? I guess nothing. That's probably why we all agreed it was best to reconvene with the Calaman army. I wish I had more to say, but these wastes really are simply a test of our grit and survival. Though it appears now that the fight will grow much more difficult. As I look down at my packed glaive in my hands, I can't help but wonder if perhaps everything that's happened to me was for one purpose: to bring me here. Everyone I've lost, every whisper I've chased, every deal I've made. Could it be... Well, I suppose there will be plenty of time for me to get all existential when we head back to the main forces. So for now, onward.
And that's the recap.
Thank you very much. Sorry if I got the recap mixed up on people, because I think I didn't switch it.
It's all good.
Kiki
Great
Mora
recap, man.
Games recap. Thank you very much for the recap. Alright, as Kiki will join the fray for the next recap, as he's probably going to call in sick. Alright, let me jump back into...
I mean, that works too, Agatar.
You guys want to do? As you guys wait for the army of Calaman to arrive. So it'll take them 4 days of journey.
4 days.
That guitar is gonna burp loudly.
Oh my
For 4
god.
days straight?
Whoa.
4 days. A 4-day burp. The burp of legend.
I mean...
Whoa. Look. As he scrounges around his backpack. I'm not going to sit here and just wait for nothing. I'm hungry. As he begins to set up camp. You do what you must, but if we're to wait here, then I guess I'll just get started on food then. Because food is what I'm good at. And killing.
Wait, how far
My
away are we?
ass.
We should probably, maybe move like another 5 to 10 miles away.
Ah! As Agatar is already starting to set up his camp. What do you mean?
Well, the whole... We're sort of close to the city, and they've got dragons flying overhead. So we probably want to keep our nose, to the ground.
Oh, yes, I suppose that makes sense. But what about that saying, hiding in plain sight, yes?
We're not plain, so I don't think that would work very well.
I mean,
Oh, that's a compliment. Right?
we do have the huts, plural, the huts, but
I mean, I think it would be a bit strange to see a opaque dome just sitting on a ledge. So perhaps there's somewhere higher we could get, where we could see the entire
I think the issue
camp,
is
maybe.
against these sorts of enemies. Height isn't really our ally.
Then perhaps we should look below.
That was my next thought as well.
That could work, actually.
Maybe I could get my familiar to go through the camp and invisible, and we'll scout it out.
I mean, I don't know if we'll see more than we have already, and I suppose the issue would be if we did send a familiar in, and it was discovered, it might draw greater attention.
True.
Whereas at the moment we are, thankfully.
But I mean, I don't think there's anything that can see invisibility. Yeah.
I believe there is a spell.
Yeah, Kiki, didn't you say something happened when you tried to cast message again?
Sending, and it just didn't work.
Oh.
The spell worked, but it was blocked. Like someone put up a big old reflecting thingy.
Furthermore, we can't tell if they intercepted as well with that magic, so who knows if they would be able to hear whatever it is you attempt to.
Any chance I
would have?
You say what you're saying?
If they had intercepted it, they likely would have come down on our heads already.
Red, any chance I could do an Arcana check to figure out how they're intercepting it?
You'll have to go inside the base of camps.
Okay. Would I have any knowledge, maybe, of something similar happening before, or no?
I would say you wouldn't know anything about them as a whole. Not a lot of people know about the Draconic Army and the forces of Tiamat.
Okay.
Takesis.
Okay.
As in a general sense, this is all new territory. The fact that dragons exist again is a frightful presence towards the people of Ascalon.
And also one thing as well. I know this out of character, but could I make a check just to confirm? Like, dragons have blind sight, and I believe it.
Yeah, I know that out of character too.
Yeah.
Would I be able to just
I do not know
confirm that? Yeah, dragons be wild and
That's not.
dragons do be wild and.
Well, yeah, I was just gonna send it in then, assuming that anything was invisible.
As you do eventually see the front gates open. As you see chains being hoisted and pulled. As these doors are massive itself, as you see an army coming out.
Like how
Looks like another platoon.
60 men.
Yeah, we can take.
Looks like another platoon.
As it's a accumulation of draconians and humans, as well as a couple siege weapons.
We need to
Do you
stop
think
them
they got
coming.
word of the army coming here?
It's possible. But in any case, we can't let them move unchallenged.
I agree.
As you see flying overhead a dragon rider. As this
We see what-
dragon is much bigger than just the worms that you fought.
Well, I mean, the good news is I can incapacitate it from range in the event of a battle.
What kind of dragon does it look like? Can we see it from here?
Oh, maybe. Let me see.
Anyone have a method of tripping something up while it's midair?
Well, I can incapacitate something from about 120 feet away.
Cool.
I mean,
We're basically
Dragon.
like over. We're basically like over a ridge, right, Red? And down below is where like a massive amount of encampments are, and then the city lies like 100 feet further. Oh, no, not 100 feet.
As
Probably
you
like
see what they're riding on, this dragon does not look friendly at all.
Oh boy.
do they ever?
What the
oh
fuck?
Jesus. That looks like my nightmare fuel. Jesus Christ.
As you see a dead
yeah.
knight riding it.
A dead knight.
Ooh.
That could have something to do with Lord Soth as well.
Man, it's spooky.
That's a bit too edgy for me.
I think we should just keep out of sight and out of mind, as it
Yeah.
would.
Yeah.
Yes.
If the necromancer's looking at the raised dead thing and saying it's above her pay grade, I'm likely to say, yeah, no thank you.
I mean, thankfully it's not quite as big as the one we saw attack the Kenda place, but it's still quite big.
Yeah.
I do believe that, from what I've seen anyways, of our group's abilities, that looks maybe doable, but I would not recommend it.
When we factor
We're losing
in
in
the
the...
fact that there's... Oh my god.
We're definitely losing
Guys,
in the
hide,
aerial
guys,
combat
guys.
and...
Get low.
Get-
As the army's moving in the opposite direction from you. As they're headed down towards the old bones section.
I don't know, maybe we can just hope for the canyon to flood.
As the gates close.
I wonder where they're heading.
I wonder.
Is the dragon following them in that direction too?
Yeah, it's gliding over them.
Like, how far
Oh.
is it scouting out, or is it just keeping it tight?
It's going out like a good 300 feet out and kind of cones back around.
Hmm.
Very concerning.
Are they going into the direction of the old bones?
Those bones are old.
What else is down there? Barrow Ridge.
History check?
Sure.
I gotta flex this boy.
Maybe they're trying to avoid something?
Pretty shit, actually. 60.
Oh.
You have no idea about these lands. These lands are a little kind of foreign to most people, especially those that haven't dwelt here for a long century. Especially with the new climate and how everything has changed over the last several centuries. It is dry and kind of desert-like itself.
Climate change.
Unknown to where they're going, but they could be just doing a routine round looking around, or they could be sieging something.
Don't think they'd just be routine routing with
If there's like 60
that
of them
much.
and
Yeah,
a
it seems,
dragon,
like that's
doesn't
sort
seem
of
like it's
excessive.
normal if...
I mean, I know that we're in the belly of the beast and whatnot, but
It also seems as though...
although this
I don't
might be a
think it
good
would-
chance to take a proper look, right?
I mean, they are short a bunch of troops.
Although we saw like hundreds and hundreds.
There's a lot of them though. That's just what you see right there is just the base. If you remember the castle over yonder here, that's the operation.
Mm.
And they have a lot of allies. They've allied with a lot of forces of kingdoms. They've defeated kingdoms and forced them to submit. It's kind of like Lord of the Rings kind of thing, you know, where they're just like forcing you to like you either die or you join us.
And can we really count a dragon as the equivalent of just a 1 in number?
Mhm.
But also, that dragon, that did look quite a lot like the bigger one. I just hope this doesn't mean that they've already gotten it on their side.
Yeah.
It's okay, we'll deal with it when it comes. But did we want to chase after them or just dig in and wait for the army?
I suppose the other issue is, do you think that force's arrival will be timed kind of similar to the army's arrival?
It depends on what route they're taking. I mean, the army's not going to be here for many days.
I mean, I'd prefer that we don't
They're planning to intercept. To
sit
get
around
quite the
and
head start.
Does your familiar have like a range of like when the spell can be like disbanded because it's too far out, or can it just be forever range?
It can go forever, but the length in which you can receive information is quite short.
Oh,
So, like, if I set my familiar
to like
deliver a
shadow them.
message,
I
like,
was gonna
it
think
will-
maybe to like shadow the forces, see where it's going.
So,
But
the issue would just be that I couldn't communicate with it.
yeah,
guys, I think we have like 2 options here. Like, we follow them, wait to see where they're going, or we can, seeing that they're losing a significant amount of firepower, take over the city.
Don't know so much if we can take over, but we could at the very least poke
See
and
if we
prod
can
and
keep
scout.
Yes.
Yeah.
wait.
We
If
need
the
to be
familiar
careful not to.
dies, does the information die with it, or does it go directly to you?
So you have to like. It's not so much. I'm trying to think of how to explain this.
It's
Like,
its
it
own
can-
I
entity.
mean, I prefer
Like,
we
it
don't
can
go
relay
inside
the
if we have a
information to
familiar.
you, but to actually like, you have to actively look through its eyes.
Oh, I see. Okay, it's one of those. Okay, never mind.
Like, there are some like pets where it just shares information to you all the time, but they're quite limited on range for obvious reasons. But then I wonder...
Well, I'll be honest. I'm quite good with my axe, but and he kind of looks over at the city and the platoon that's just leaving. Well, I would say my odds. Well, our odds are not that good.
Though there is a spot of good news. I mean, that sword that you wrested. Wait, did you tell us about the sword?
No,
I think you did.
no one did. I think he only told
No
the
one-
commander,
Yeah.
which he's not here.
Hmm.
Probably slept in again.
You guys see something shiny in the spot of his back, besides the berserker's axe.
What is it?
What?
That shiny thing on your back.
Oh, this. Yes, this was the blade that I got from the cave. And he takes out the sword.
So it looks like a piece of shit, basically.
It's like a piece of shit sword.
It looks old and like it has some ruins on it, but it looks like it's like a relic.
Anything recognizable about the runes?
Another relic. Another relic.
You'll have to give me either a history check or an arcana. It's a DC 25.
Jesus.
Okay.
We can do this. We can do this.
I believe.
I believe
Nat 20s?
too. Nat 20s. We're starting the day
Nat
off.
20s? Let's go. Let's go.
No, I failed. Rip.
There.
It's just because of
That was a-
the age of it. It's
Hmm.
kind of not something that
It's
nobody
funny.
would
That
know.
was a low roll.
Well,
That was a
yeah.
oh yes.
A 25. Nice.
Let's go.
In history's past, there has been a blade that was made and forged by dwarven smiths of legendary skills. As it was gifted to a young knight long ago of a Salamic name, ages of before the calamity. A weapon like this itself has been bestowed between night after night after night, as each knight would have swore their name and their oath, wielding this weapon for good and greater. This weapon itself is known for legendary axe itself, as I will give you a little bit of dialogue about it, as it is a very expensive weapon to be had.
Forged in the Age of Dreams by Dwarven Smith of legendary skill. The bright blade was gifted to a young knight in the service of Venus Salaminus, named Berthol.
Weeks of labor.
Fire.
Dormer ruins run the length of its blade. The bright blade will never break unless used by a dishonorable creature or for a dishonorable purpose. According to rumor, this happened only once, shortly after the end of War of Lands. Only a cleric of Virok's proficiency in smith's tools can repair it by expending 25,000 steel pieces and materials and 25 weeks of labor. Sheesh.
So this mic is kicking in again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry.
And
That
where
is
did you-
quite the.
Where did you acquire
idea.
this?
I guitar.
Ugh.
This
Where did you
blade.
get it?
This
Kind of
blade
gives
is
it
to
a few
be.
practice swings in between. Yeah, what's up?
It was like
This
a
blade
piece of
should be wielded by a man of honor. Is that you? Are you the man of honor?
Woof.
Whoa.
I didn't.
And he kind of looks over the blade and then looks at them and then he kind of well, I've just been using it as a toothpick.
Well, Agatar, from what I can remember, this was a very well crafted sword for the knights of great honor and good purpose. Is that what you intend to use it for?
Well,
Aside from a toothpick?
to be honest, it barely cut into the meat I made last night. I had to use my axe. But if it's a blade of honor, I guess I will use it to cut down the dragon army. That's as noble cause as I can think of it. And gives a nod. Mm-hmm. But I'll
Where
be
did
honest.
you get it from, by the way? This
That's what
has
I'm
been,
wondering.
like,
And if you tell me that you just found it in the cave,
Yeah, I just found it in the cave.
Can I insight him, please?
Sure, totally.
$25.
Yeah, you literally found her.
Yeah.
I don't know. He might have.
I just found it in the cave.
It wasn't in anything.
Yes. It was in the cave. Agatar has an intelligence of 8. Why did you incite?
Mm.
I mean, intelligent people. Oh, pardon me. Dumb people can still lie.
Oh, okay. Well, he has a wisdom of 10. I don't think, guys, I don't. You have to be very direct.
But what's your charisma?
I don't even know. It has to be high, probably. Let me check. I can't even find it now.
I guess the question would be: would Agitar be sketchy about his answers?
Oh,
Yeah, like, are you being
is that-
evasive?
Oh,
Very.
I mean, it's not too bad. I think it's like, let me see.
Because, like, out of character, we can say Agitar's a bit sussy baka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you are trying to lie, then it would be deception.
Oh, no. Agatar wouldn't lie because he doesn't have anything to hide. But, yes, I found it in the cave. And he gives it more practice swings. It's really good for toothpicks, although it's really blunt. And, I don't see much worth in it, but if you say it's legendary, it must be good.
It's probably broken. I mean,
I tried using a whetstone on it before, but it doesn't look like it helps. It looks like it needs a lot of time to fix.
But yeah, no, only a cleric of Rorks, proficient in smith tools, can repair it, and it takes 25 weeks of labor.
That sounds like quite a chore that we do not have time for.
True.
As a blacksmith myself, that sounds like an entire pain in the ass.
Yeah.
I agree.
You can restore the blade, but you would have to find this individual to restore it to its former glory. It's a blade that hasn't seen war in 1,000 years.
Yeah. I mean, but just from like a quick glance, like, I mean, blade itself could probably be restored with a bit of hard work and elbow grease, but whatever power it would have held, not much can be done, at least by any normal blacksmith.
It's funny because they have a lance as well, and it's a piece of shit too.
Yeah, like we have like a shit ton of relics. We have so many relics. It's crazy how many relics we have. But
It would be nice if we just found a complete, item.
Yeah, but what are the chances of that?
Low.
All the good shit was made back 1,000 years ago.
Agatar. So you found this blade, and then I'm assuming you found it, and then when we were in the cave, there was some sort of rumbling / roaring that happened afterwards.
Dragon.
Where was the blade exactly? Is what I'm trying to get at.
It was right in the root of its mouth. It was standing like its jaw was pried open by the blade. It was quite the sight to see, actually.
Okay.
You pulled the blade out of its skull.
Yes,
And
it was
then it
quite
came
glorious.
alive? Then it came to life?
I don't know that much, actually.
I think it's pretty safe to say that this blade may have been binding whatever was down there, and him removing it has no longer bound it.
Now, maybe we can put it back.
In the
And-
dragon.
Well, was it a dragon? It was a dragon, yeah. Agatar?
Yeah,
Well-
Draco Lich.
To be honest, I booked it out of there when I saw things rumbling around.
Yeah,
As you should have.
figured.
I mean, I don't think that blade in its current state is gonna, if we want to quote unquote put it back, I don't think it's gonna pierce bone if it can barely cut meat.
Yes, but perhaps it might be able to. I mean, if it was somehow binding whatever was down there, perhaps it has some sort of ability to lure it back. I mean,
Any
Avatar's belly begins to rumble. Wait. This is good, and I'm happy to continue this conversation. But are we staying here? As he begins to take out his meat.
Whoa, put that
Oh
back.
my.
As he took out the meat he
No.
prepared
No.
from the
No,
scorpion.
put that away.
From the scorpion.
Agatar, we didn't need to see
I
that.
don't want to see that. I
Agatar.
don't want to see that.
Oh my
From the
goodness.
Why is
God
it
damn
so
it.
fat?
There's so much hair around it too. Oh my goodness.
From the
Why is it prepared?
scorpions.
You said it. We
It's
didn't.
so turgid.
From the scorpions. Agatar takes out the
Why
prepared
is it
meat
back?
from the scorpions.
Why is it bent?
Jesus
Why does it curve a little to the side?
It's so veiny too. Oh my goodness.
It's realistic. Come on, boys.
Realistic. That's so gross.
Alright.
But are we
Alright,
staying?
somebody get me a hammer, we gotta pound this meat out.
Oh,
Let's-
no. Don't say that. Oh, God.
Well, let's discuss our,
Fuck.
I guess, our options. If we do
Ugh.
want to do any, well, sneaky business in the camp, we've still got to contend with the blue dragon.
Yeah, that's true.
And well, dragons, especially evil ones, don't really take too kindly to interlopers. As fun as it is.
If we could find like something maybe a bit subterranean, that would be ideal, away from the skies.
Well, I mean, it's just walking around. People style.
Yeah.
And if. I mean. I just
doesn't
don't
seem
wanna
too
be on the
terribly.
wrong end of magic-y things.
Well, as long as we have some distance from that, we should be fine.
Or the other option is we can follow the patrol. Perhaps draw the rider away from its convoy. I mean, just try and.
I mean, that's
lessen
actually
the
not a
damage
terrible
that they
idea.
might
Perhaps if we
cause.
were able to get it to land somehow, then we might be able
Well, I
to.
mean, with this spell, I can force it to land.
But I'm assuming it's not guaranteed, is it?
No, but I mean, it's a better option than most. And I can cast it twice.
Well, I suppose there's no harm in trying.
But let's.
I don't know. Did you see the way that thing looked? That looked awful.
We just fought a giant bear demon made of bones.
I also do have a spell to banish something, but it only lasts for a minute. So if we're confident we can take out anything else, we're fine. But
You need a rather big distraction, though. I don't
And I
think.
mean, we are sort of fighting in this war, right?
Yeah.
So
Oh, this is certainly our war now.
if we don't kill that thing now, I mean, it's likely going to be on the battlefield.
Yes, I would prefer
Agreed.
that the army of Calaman would not have to deal with that.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just thinking out loud here, and just going over the math. There's how many of us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on a good day. And if we end up somehow drawing the attention of that entire patrol, I don't know how well that's gonna go.
I don't think we intend on fighting
Yeah,
the
that's
entire
that's
patrol.
not the intent, but it could happen.
Well, then, I mean, it would be rather difficult for. I mean, that is one advantage of us. I mean, an army is not going to be able to keep up with a small group of adventurers. So, if that were to happen, we would simply flee. Which, I don't think they're going to. Seems like they're going somewhere with a purpose, and I don't think they would completely abandon that just to chase us down. But I'm not going
No,
to
but if
explore
they
this
also
much.
discover us, there's also the chance of this area becoming on extremely high alert due to our presence.
I mean,
And, if we manage to force them back to the safety of the city, it'll free up some pressure on Calaman.
I mean, if you insist on this endeavor, that's fine. But I'm going to be maintaining a pretty healthy distance as a ranged fighter, so
Well, I mean, most of us are range fighters.
Meanwhile, I'm going to be punching the shit out of an undead dragon.
Brad, is
Aguitar
there?
has happily sat down now and begins to eat. I see we have made no decisions yet, and I will eat. Yeah.
Brad,
Yeah, what's up?
is there a way to know whether or not putting the blade back would restore whatever magic was binding it?
From what you can tell, it looks like a rusty piece of shit right now.
So, like, I couldn't tell yes or no, or I could say
Probably no,
for sure.
because it looks like a piece
Probably.
of shit. It's lost its magic. It's just a blade now.
So we need to get it repaired and then.
if it's either find a cleric with vast sums of wealth
If you
of a
literally,
specific
if you literally
deity.
strike with that weapon, it does like 1d4 damage. It's like it doesn't do anything. It's dull.
It's either level up 12 times and fight the strange Draco creature, or find vast sums of wealth and a cleric with enough skill to repair it.
And 25
250
weeks to
days
spare.
As the sword is, again, even if you did repair it in time, it requires an honorable person to wield it.
How much honor does this party have?
We've got that that Islamic Knight.
oh,
Islamic
Are-
Knight.
are we?
Calaman one.
We need the good
no
good
offense.
boy.
No offense, Aguitar is not honorable. I already seen what he did.
Aguitar is he? Oh yeah, he's definitely not.
He's not. I still have
Are we-
nightmares in the forest.
Oh yeah.
You guys can leave the area and do some downtime and reconnaissance if you want, but it's up to you as you see fit. If you feel like it's at a standstill, you might have to wait for the army. If you do want to try, you can try to get inside, but you don't know if it's a good idea or not.
I feel like going inside is just like that's just a
Yeah.
GG clap right there. That's it.
I mean, I'm
Get it
kind of a
done.
fan of the idea of just trying to corner the
I'm a fan of
Dragon Rider guy.
I'm a fan of Beach Episode.
To be honest, I see it. We kind of have like two options, just based off of how the campaign is. We could follow the platoon with the Dragon Rider. We could potentially die if we fight them. It's 60 of them, but I feel like if we play smart enough, we'll just clap them. But I don't know if what will happen. They'll send word, maybe like one person gets away and then they send word, and then and then we're fucked, right? Or we could just meet up with the army. And that's option B.
I also want to say, out of character, we are missing our main healer.
Yeah,
So-
exactly. So
It's okay. We have polymorph.
Right.
Polymorph us into a healer.
Right. Well, option A or option B? Personally, for me, option B kind of sounds like like a spicy goodness right there. But like
I also feel like we could, at the very least, and maybe this is like, I'll say this in character.
There is also the option to use the moving Calaman forces sort of as a distraction should the Dragon Army plan to meet them in battle.
Well, I mean,
And then,
if we manage to have a short rest, I can and maybe get away from this place. I can cast Sending again. See what path they're taking, and just let them know about the oncoming traffic.
yeah, that could work too. But I mean, more so just that, like, if they manage to get close enough to the encampment without being discovered, there is the option to use them as
Cover.
Meat shield?
Well, not even meat shield, just like a way to draw forces out so we can slip in.
This whole place, this location, we're on top of a ridge, right? But the whole place looks like a valley, right? With like a whole bunch of paths.
Yeah, that's basically what it looks like.
Yes.
Okay.
You are on the cusp
we
of
have-
it. It's like a forgotten It's a forgotten city.
Yeah.
Do we have any idea what we would even do once we're inside the city? Or just hoping to pull a lever and have the entire castle collapse?
If I remember correctly, Lord Soth should be somewhere within the City of Lost Names as well, and he was looking for something. That was why he was in the crypts in Calaman. So I'd wager more than anything that this isn't so much an encampment that's there for stability as much as it is more so for, investigating and recovering some sort of, I don't know, weapon, scroll, artifact.
So it sounds like you're saying we have to definitely go in, whether with the army or whether without the army.
And we're keen on what? Fighting a death knight? Seems like it's even worse odds than following the patrol.
I suppose. I don't know. I thought I'd bring the option to light. There is the option that we could slip into the city while the forces are fighting. Hopefully, that keeps most of the spotlight off of looking within the city. gives us our best opportunity to sort of, you know, I don't know, sabotage, subterfuge. I don't know. Didn't really think
I
that
like
far
that
ahead.
idea.
The Calaman army doesn't have any. Do they have any dragon riders of their own?
No.
'Cause that just seems like. I mean,
Okay. Out of character, we gotta move on. We got to. So, Red, what time of day is it?
It's evening now. You guys have been talking for a while.
Fuck. Ah, shit, I was still hoping it would be afternoon. But this might work in our favor. Alright, who's good at stealth?
Hello.
I mean, I'm okay.
Who's like really,
I
really
can be
good?
invisible.
Oh,
I can also
perfect.
be invisible.
I could make
Perfect.
3 of us invisible.
I can't do that.
I would just recommend the only stealthy, like really stealth player goes invisible. The reason why I'm saying this is because I think we should just. But then again, I don't know if the magic will. Like, I don't know if the.
Oh yeah, and then if they're going by themselves, they're gonna be fucked.
No, not that. I mean, like I don't know if because there's like a magic force field, but we don't know whether it's used just for trapping, communication, or whether it's used for more, like detecting magic within the field. I was thinking maybe we send somebody in, not too far, but send somebody in, get a good grasp of their routines, their scheduling plans. We meet up with the army forces. We make a plan.
All right. So
And then
I'll
we
cut
go.
you off there for a second. You're literally going into a forgotten city. It's massive. It's a big place.
Well, not the city itself. I meant like because you said that there's a whole bunch of encampments.
Yeah, there's encampments, but it's in the
Right?
city.
Oh,
That's what
okay,
you're
never
seeing.
mind.
You're
I
on the
thought there was-
top, and you see everything down below.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're basically
okay,
like,
never mind then.
it's a giant circular cliff, and then we're looking down into
Pretty
the,
much, yes.
the city.
Yeah.
could- Alternatively, we could look, because if it is a giant cliff, surely there's got to be caverns or
Yes.
like cracks or something, right?
There
You'd
is.
think
Well, that's what he
if
said
it's like
last
a
week. Right?
massive.
Yeah, that's what. He said there was a whole bunch of troops and stuff going through the like different pathways. That's what he said last week. So I'm trying to figure out whether.
As this is the fallen city that they were been looking for.
Well, is it worth resting here for the night and trying to sneak in at first light?
I would say so. I think at the very least we need to get some sort of rest in. And I'm not just saying that as a warlock.
We know you always want to sleep. It's fine. No one's judging you for your narcolepsy.
I can always get my exhaustion point back. There we go. Now I'm full. All right, well, we'll do a little sleepy sleep.
Let's make a big bonfire, guy.
Yeah.
I mean, that
So
way we
cookout.
can keep an eye on their forces as well.
Invite the entire army to a barbecue.
Yeah. Maybe they like a potluck style thing, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll like Agatar's meat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, please.
Okay.
Whip it out, and they'll probably love it.
Plenty to share.
I'll try. Can I try the familiar invisible thing and see if it can scout out the city a little bit? Try and find whoever it is what's the guy's name that we're looking for again? Lord something.
Well,
Looking
we're
for
not.
Lord Soth.
We're not even
Yeah, we're not-
necessarily looking for Lord Soth. We just know that Lord Soth is looking for something within the city.
I'm
Oh.
also I'm a bit confused about our objective here.
Yeah, me too.
Well, we're just-
I am not entirely sure.
Like we're
That's
just
why I was like, we could
scouting
have.
and hoping for the best.
Yeah, exactly. But my only
Are we
concern
like
is
a
that
forward
force field,
scout?
right?
You guys are super forward right now.
Well, because I was gonna say, like, if it's just the one like Death Dragon flying over the city, then if we were able to take it out, I mean that would be that's a significant advantage for the dragon army. So if we were able to kill it, then they wouldn't have any.
I'm more
Aerial
worried about
artillery.
the actual blue dragon.
Yeah, that's what I'm
It's just the whole. I'm just a bit confused about what we're doing.
Yeah.
Look, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm concerned. I don't want to face this people without the army here. So when Cyril made up the idea that we could use the army as a distraction, I'm all for that.
Well, how big is the Calaman army? I don't.
It's like
I don't know,
people.
but it's definitely more than us.
It's like it's just a bunch of farmers with pitchforks. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly. Don't worry about it. No,
Honestly,
because my fear is if we go in guns blazing with the army, we are definitely fighting that blue dragon.
Yeah, and we're gonna be at a severe disadvantage because they
And,
have
like-
a fucking blue dragon.
And like
My idea was more like use the army as the distraction.
that's what I meant. Yeah, like while the army is fighting them, we slip into the city and do whatever the fuck
And
it is.
we hit them from the back.
Yeah.
But we don't know what's in the city.
No, but I think it's safe to say they'll put most of their heavy hitters into.
My thing is, this is a big city though, and I recently just had to walk around like a medium-sized village that took like 4 hours. It was terrible. So it's I don't know how effectively we're gonna be able to
Depending on the size
through.
of like the city of Lost Names, it might take us days. Well, once we're actually in there to find what we're looking for, and then by that point, the army would probably be defeated. So
That's true. I guess it's really just a matter of, do we think that the Calaman forces will defeat all of the Dragon Army forces and will be able to take the city of Lost Names?
No, definitely.
because this
general
isn't the whole
warfare.
army.
Because
this is like, this isn't the whole army, right?
My thought
this is-
process is more so just that like we have to seize the opportunity, because I don't think a better opportunity will come along in the form of brute forcing our way into the city.
Right,
Yeah,
guys.
we also
Guys, does anyone have a bag of holding?
I do.
You do. Okay. Are you willing to empty it for the sake of? Well,
No,
okay.
let
Bag
me
of
just
holding,
drop the egg on the ground.
and
Oh,
we
yeah.
have- So, I've got an idea. Okay, to give us
The
a little bit
nuclear
more
option?
fire. What? No,
The
not the
nuclear
nuclear. Not the nuclear option. It's more of a. So, I don't know if you've ever heard of the spell Glyph of Warding, but it allows you to store spells over time. Now,
Isn't that spell like stupidly expensive?
it is
yeah,
stupidly
and
expensive.
also you can only store a third level spell into it.
Well, or you could upcast it. Now,
What's the plan?
I was going to upcast it and then cast polymorph into it, and we could potentially give the Calaman army a little bit of a buff when they get here, so that any of the creatures that touch the stones and say the magic word turn into giant apes and can start chucking rocks at the dragon.
I think Glyph of Warding only works once.
Yeah, it only works once.
Well, but I can store multiple.
How much money do you have?
Yeah,
I
are you
don't
gonna
think we've got-
I don't have that much
And
money. I
store
was just
multiple
wondering, does people have
castings
two
of
people?
Glyph of Warding in the that all have polymorph on them in a bag of holding?
Yeah.
That-
Does anyone have enough money for that?
How much does it cost per cast? Pretty sure it's pretty specific material components.
Yeah, it is.
Why would you bring that up
We
if you don't have
probably
it?
don't have.
Why would I bring? Oh, I don't know. If it's an option, it could give us some firepower.
Now that I think
It,
about
I
it,
think
we
we
haven't
had achieved basically the
200
same
gold
thing
pieces of
by just
powdered diamond.
Okay, I've got an idea as well. I promise that this is, well, forward thinking. The city is big. We have multiple ways to access invisibility. Let's just walk where the
You're
dragon
right.
army
We
isn't.
need to split the
Yeah.
party.
What? No, that's not.
No.
Yeah, we
but,
could.
Please continue. Please continue.
I'm just saying that we'll be able to move quickly together. And, I mean, just being invisible means that we won't have to worry really much about anything.
For about an hour.
Yes, but an hour between, bits and pieces. If need be, we'll be able to camp.
We still also
in
need
the
to figure
city.
out how we're getting down. Because we're,
Yeah.
like, I don't know how far down it is into the valley, but it's probably a pretty high drop.
Well, surely we can survey like the sides and find some sort of crack or crevice or cavern or
Yeah, and if
path.
all else fails, we can just throw ourselves off and I can feather fall.
Yeah, like
That
we
would be
could
the
probably
preferred
find a way to go in the same way the Dragon Army platoon just left through. Like they probably have like an entrance way they came out of to start going to the direction of the old bones.
The gate. They've got a gate.
Well, hold on. So the gate is the direct entrance to the valley, or is it just a?
I imagine there's probably a valley somewhere outside the city as well, and that gate is
Yeah.
sort of.
But I mean, the city is big. We should be able to find another way in that's not so heavily manned.
Yeah.
You want
And
to do
I
it in the
mean-
morning?
That would be my recommendation.
All right, let's do it. I can't. My ADHD is going crazy, guys. I'm sorry. Let's do it.
I can't.
I can't.
But
Yes,
what
sir.
if?
Let's be very vigilant tonight, because if they get a whiff that anyone is here, then our plan is doomed to fail.
Yeah.
And
How
then we'll have to-
conspicuous is an opaque dome?
Fairly.
Alright, no fire, no dome. We're gonna rough it.
We're gonna raw dog it on the earth.
Yes. Yes.
Well, I mean, I think that an opaque dome is probably less inconspicuous than all of us laying out tents and whatnot.
I don't. Well, I mean, one gives off a magic.
Hmm.
Admittedly, any of us with magical gear is kind of fucked.
All
All right, who's got first watch?
I'll take the
I
first
really
two
can't.
watches.
I can
I
take
really-
third watch.
I'll take the fourth. Is there a fourth one?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take the fourth one.
I'll sleep.
And I'll sleep all the way through.
Knock on wood. Yes.
Yeah, hopefully.
All right. Let me know what you're doing for your first 2-hour watch and roll perception checks. And yeah.
Kiki is probably like super duper on edge just because, like, they're almost just touching the dragon army. Like, they are real close. But, yeah, she's not doing a great deal. Likely just pacing anxiously whilst looking over the bay. But yes, just a 19, and then she'll not really notice the changing light, as she'll keep watch for the next slot of hours.
Okay.
Roll an 18.
As you do hear the heavy gates opening again.
Do I see anything coming out?
You see an army force coming back in.
Oh, come like the same one. Does it
Mhm.
look like?
Yeah.
And are they missing anything?
You don't see the dragon.
Ooh. That could be good or bad.
That could be good or bad. We don't know yet.
I'll just wake up Cyril and say, the watch was fairly uneventful,
Right.
but the they returned the patrol we saw earlier. Bad
Already.
news, no dragon.
No. Okay. All right. Right.
So
Cyril kind of
just
shakes
keep an
himself
eye for
awake.
that. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, not really what you want to be told
Yeah,
as soon
no.
as you've been woken up. Sorry for
No,
that.
yeah, well, it's better than being woken up to a dragon breathing on us, so I'll take it.
Yes.
Cyril kind of takes a deep breath and then kind of collects himself and sits out, sort of watching. As he's watching, he'll sort of like be whispering, sort of like praying to his pact god there, his patron, sort of just like, please, 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 please. And he's just kind of eyeing around, very like on edge. 1918, 17. Okay.
What does it mean?
Yeah. And then after the end of his watch, he'll sort of walk over to Tavares. It's your watch now.
Thank you.
I'll just relay what Kiki told me. The patrol from yesterday came back, but there was no sight of the dragon, so just keep an eye out. I didn't see it either.
Concerning, but also good, I guess. I don't know.
I guess we'll find out.
As you do,
Best of luck.
you do see something in the distance. As you do see the rider coming back.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Does it
so
look like it's flying directly above us, or?
It's just driving overhand as you see a dark visage that rides on it. This time, someone else. A black, purple, red eyes, and a heavy suit of armor. As he
Oh,
looms
is it
around
the-
the vicinity.
Does it look like the same commander that like ordered us to surrender way back in like?
No.
Season 2.
Ha.
This one looks like
Yeah.
he's fully armored up. As he's disappears back into the place.
Cyril just kind of takes a big gulp. Well, best of luck with your watch. And he just pats Ferris on the back and tries to go to sleep, but I don't think he'll be getting much.
Not with that attitude.
Yeah, I'll get up for my watch.
Go for it. What do you want to do on your watch, sir?
I don't. Varus is usually pretty, like, he's confident in his own abilities, but I think at this point he's kind of distracted and he just kind of starts pacing, like, back and forth. He's, like, kind of doing the watch, but he's just kind of, like, going through everything in his head, and he's just, like, unsure because he doesn't know, like, if trying to sneak past them is gonna work, or if it's just gonna, like, the, magic that we saw is just gonna reveal us, or if it's, like, he doesn't really know what's happening. So I think he's more nervous than he's ever been in his, like, entire existence. And I think he'll just kind of sit, like, almost on the edge of the cliff face and just kind of, like, watch and kind of, like, see what's happening.
He likes
If
to watch.
Yeah, if there's any, like, movement down below, or if they look like they're mobilizing, or if just kind of what's going on.
All right.
Roll a 16.
Yeah, you gotta roll 16 now.
Do it.
Nope.
Not a 14.
Boo.
You fucked it up.
I'm unbelievable. Never lucky.
All right. As your
Or it could be going back up.
As your watch concludes for the day, seeming fit, nothing kind of relevant happens except for the army coming back and a strange figure flying overhead as another day passes on. As I like you to roll Varys a d10 to see if the nature changes today.
Let's hope not. We love hot and smelly.
Roll an 8.
Alright, nothing happens. Change the same thing.
Hog.
I just thought it would have been funny that the one time that we're out of the actual valley itself, and we don't.
And we're in
get
the
it-
city.
and it gets it floods.
Yeah,
Got him.
floods.
Got
Well, that'd be
him.
bad for the army. For the Calaman army, but
Oh, she'll be right.
yeah. Ugh.
As you do get a message directly towards you, on the morning as it connects towards you, Kiki. Greetings, it's Dalamar. I am currently with army forces heading towards your location. Seems we'll be there in 2 days' time. We heard a disturbance of an army coming forth. Be wary.
I'll just respond with
More people are coming? Jesus Christ.
We're perched overhead, looking to infiltrate under the guise of invisibility. Will not be able to communicate once we are in. Good luck. Kiki out. That's 25.
Kiki out.
As your message does not get sent through.
Okay, so messages can come in, but can't come out? What the fuck? I mean, what the frick?
As it's like a disconnect. There was a connection issue the last time, but it went in and then it couldn't come out. Vice versa.
The
There's some
satellite's near
reception
Turtle.
issue.
Has anyone got bars? I don't know, I'm not getting any.
Oh, I didn't pay for international. I only get service in Calaman.
I don't think I have any extra soap bars. Let me check.
Also, out of character, do we think it's the doing of the dragon army, or do we think it has to do with like the city itself, like something inherently within
What the
the
magic?
ruins of the city? Yeah.
It's probably the dragon army. I don't know if like the city would have its own like built-in magical defense system.
Well, I'm thinking more so that like if there's a magical artifact or something, you know, like a source of magic, perhaps that's causing it.
Well, I don't know, because we don't know what like.
We don't even know what
It must
happens
be.
to the
Just-
city.
We just know that Lord Soth is looking for something. Like, is it like a weapon or is it just
It'll
like?
be a weapon for
It's a
him.
weapon.
Oh, okay.
Let's get ready to move.
Where are you guys going? Into the depths?
eating the last of my
Yes,
rations.
we're going into the abyss.
All right,
Into
give me a
the thick
stealth
of it.
check. Give me
Can
the
I-
survival perception as well for leader.
Can I just
Also,
stop Kikimora before she casts that mage armor spell? Say, here, it's a free cast from me,
Ooh, he's giving you something.
and I'll just touch you because I have Eldritch Invocation. So I can give you free mage armor there, Kiki.
Okay.
And maybe you could prepare a different spell this morning.
Mm. Yes, I'll prepare. That seems like it would be good.
Cool.
Just let me go deal with my shit. Well, I'm gonna unprepare sending, because that spell ain't doing shit.
Please wait on the line. We'll get back to you as soon as possible.
Your call is not important to us.
Dragon Army has put you
I
on
need to
hold.
deal with my provider. I don't think I'll be able to cast that spell for the moment, but thank you.
Oh yeah, question.
Oh, is that just-
Haku. For Thursday
It's on
game.
yourself at will.
For Thursday game, you're still interested in that Thursday game, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I am.
Alright, I just wanted to confirm. Right. It's not starting yet, but I'm just like confirm. Alright.
Cool.
I am gonna change one of my spells.
Okie
Changing out Caustic Brew for Absorb Elements.
Probably a good idea.
He said a survival and a nature check for the
Oh,
leader.
survival and perception for the leader.
Survival and perception. All right.
We're all rolling stealth, right?
Yeah.
Well,
All right.
gonna
Yeah,
cast
spit.
invisibility first.
Yeah.
That's sort of
Who needs the invisibility from me?
Me?
I need invisibility. I
So
cannot
there's
turn
6
invisible
of
by
us,
myself.
So we just need 2 of us casting it at, like,
Survival.
4th level.
Then you said perception.
Yeah.
Then you
That's my 4th
said-
level for the day.
You said stealth. Okay.
Well, I'll cast one if someone can cast the other.
But I'm getting invisible though, so I'm
Wait, do we get an advantage on stealth because of invisibility?
I
Yes.
think it just.
On stealth versus vision, right? So like,
But yes, I'll cast invisibility at 4th level.
all right. Good, because I need it. Because I'm gonna be leader for this.
The heavy armor don't count, damn it.
oh, wait, are there only 2 people that need it?
Not
Leading.
sure. I just know I need it.
I need it. I need it.
Need it.
I mean,
I need it.
I would argue most of the party needs it. We're pretty bad at stealth.
I just.
No,
thought
I just mean like,
Oh.
is there anyone that can't cast it on themselves?
I can cast
Oh,
on
well, I
myself,
mean,
so I can do
just
that.
thought it would be more efficient that way to
Yeah.
share the love.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, yeah. If I mean, if there's only 2 people, maybe saving the 4th level spell slot and then you using a 3rd and me using a 3rd would be better.
Oh, well, I mean, I've got 2 4th level spell slots.
Yeah, I only have the 1. I don't know. So, how many people need the invisibility again? Just 2 that need it from someone?
Yeah.
I think 3 because
Well,
I
that's-
also can't cast invisibility.
Okay, so I guess I'll cast it with the 3rd level then, and then just you and
Well, I
me will
mean,
be.
if you have it, Cyril?
I don't have it.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
because you should definitely be
With-
casting it.
Right. With invisibility, my stealth should probably be 29. Cyril, I'll make your roll a 19 on that stealth.
Thank you.
Yeah, and then I'll cast it on you as well, Cyril.
Bro, I
So-
got the same exact number both times.
So you said invisibility gives me an advantage for stealth, right?
Against visual versions of it.
Okay, so I'll just take the
or
20 then.
probably just roll disadvantage on perception.
Yeah.
All right.
That was a very complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought we had the plan.
Wait. So who's stealthing currently?
We're all stealthing, but not all of
All
us are
stealthing.
invisible.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah, but who's
confused.
invisible? I just wanted to know.
So I cast it on myself, Agitar, and probably Varus.
Okay, so Varus, Agitar. I need to check this for sure.
I've casted invisibility on myself.
So Agitar's invisible. You cast invisible on yourself, and who else? Kikimora or Kaku?
I
So
cast
Kiki's
invisibility on myself and Cyril.
So that's all of us.
So Kikimora, you have invisibility as well. Okay.
Yes.
Let's go. Oh.
Yes, we are invisible as fuck.
Then I guess we're sneaking in.
Yes.
We're doing it.
Do we see? Would we have seen another like entrance?
As you head down around the vicinity of the cliff faces, you do see kind of a pathway. You don't see any holes around the vicinities of the kind of the almost like kind of it's almost like a caldera, kind of like used to be a volcano, but now it's a city. But you do see around the vicinity, you kind of see a dragon army camp. As you see, lying ahead on the outpost, the Wind's End, a ramshackle enclosure pressed against a massive cliff wall. Beside it, you see a strip of land that's cleared of rocks. Right on cue, you see, obviously, a shouting ring of the south and west, quickly enough followed by smokes, and alarm bells going off in the distance. As you do see, obviously, a station of military soldiers standing guard as there's other soldiers leaving the area seeing fit. As you do see around the vicinity, you see many dragon army officers holding by, as there seems to be 8 of them next to a couple pens that contain creatures that they ride on. As you do see numerous crates that lie around the pens. You do also see meats for these creatures. You do see kind of it looks like kind of like they're like a small base of operation camp that's kind of holding the area at bay. To kind of clearly get inside, you would have to go through this.
Any water supply or food supply that looks exposed?
There is a small water supply for like a drinking, almost like for horses, like a trough, but that's it.
Are we like within earshot, or would we be able to like whisper to each other?
You're still with Whisper. You're about 1,000 feet.
Okay. Cyril will just kind of say like,
If there's pens and crates there, chances are the invisibility is not going to help us once we get close enough. Because that last Dragonel that we fought, or whatever it was, Dragon Rider with the robot mech weird metal dragon thing saw right through my magical darkness. So I think it's safe to say they could probably sense us while invisible.
Mm. I mean, maybe we can for another way around. And,
Is there another way around?
Not that you can see. As it looks like there's no like passageways through the caldera from the outskirts itself. There's entryways inside. As it looks like they've been kind of excavating around the inside of the place. If any of you have means of flying, you could try attempting to do more of a distance away from it, but this seems to be rather a kind of encampment to get directly inside the city.
Does this seem like less well defended than?
It doesn't look like it has a huge troop of armies here. You can see that there is about 8 officers in the front, and they have a couple pens.
And this looks like it leads directly into the city.
Yes, it directly goes into the city.
Okay. I mean, we could always have the army attack here, and then since it's less well defended, we could use that to.
But are we going to be able to safely get the army to this location? Or moving an entire army?
I mean, it's just a canyon, right? Like it's just a straight passageway. So I mean, this is a pretty tight fit, I would think. So the only if the Dragon Army were to send reinforcements down here, that'd be the only way they could send them.
Technically, yeah. I mean, they have a literal dragon riders and a blue dragon, so those could reach us fast, but the actual army itself.
But yeah, that's what I mean. Like, the entire army is stationed in the caldera, and if they all have to be funneled into this one little canyon, then
This is still the morning time, right, Red?
Yes.
Yeah, like early morning.
Okay, early morning. All right. So, do we try to slip past them or do we fight? I say we fight.
Where are the cages arranged? Like, are they in our path or are they off to the side?
What do you mean cages? They're in pens. So the
The
pens are
pens,
in
yeah.
it's in like a building.
Mhm.
Oh. Okay.
And we out of character, I'll say this. We're probably not close enough to know if they have some sort of alarm bell or alarm system.
Yeah, we won't be able
Yeah.
to account for that.
Yeah. So
I mean, maybe we get as close as we can, stinky stink, and
Sneaky
if it
stink.
looks like that they are gonna see us, then we'll
if
just
they're
go for it.
if the pens are here, it could be safe to assume that this is where most of their riders leave their creatures, dragonels, dragons. So taking out as many as possible would be ideal.
Oh, we did lose somebody. His thing disconnected. Graham.
Although, so you said this is like an outpost?
Correct.
Hmm. And it looks like it's built more so for defending the city.
It looks like more of a kind of It's not defending. It's just it's a housing for their riders.
Hmm.
I don't think they're expecting anyone to get this close. We
If
should
it's
take
housing, if it's housing for riders, it could also be safe to assume that, say, a big force were to attack them, most of their riders would take flight and leave the outpost unattended? Question mark? Wishful thinking,
Yeah, I
maybe?
think so.
The Alman forces are 2 days out, yeah?
Yes.
Or, I guess, 1 day out now, correct?
It's 2 days. They messaged
2 days?
them in the
2
morning.
days. Yeah, because they messaged.
Oh, they messaged this morning.
I mean, this might also be a decent way to cut off the tip of their spear.
That is
Yep.
true.
Like, we're invisible. We've got the advantage. We can attack and kill them all before reinforcements can come from the city.
Yeah, that's true. Also, out of character, I have to leave in probably like 20 minutes or so. So if we do end up like in a combat encounter or something, like you guys have permission to use my character because I don't want us to like initiate combat and then leave you one man down. So if it comes to that,
Oh no!
Cannon
Oh
fodder.
no!
Cannon fodder.
Cannon number
Okay.
I'm not too confident now. Shit, man.
not like use it as a meat shield, but like I give you guys permission
Too
to
late.
play my
No, yeah.
character in the combat.
Man, Red is gonna butcher your character, man. He's gonna be like, I don't know what the fuck he does.
deleted.
I mean, I only ever use like 2 attacks. It's always that
Eldritch
attack
Blast
blade.
and
Yeah,
Hex.
or Eldritch Blast. Yeah.
And whack.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know,
triple
man,
whack.
but
Main
But we
blunt
need
or
that.
main
We need
if
that
I crit or
Cyril
kill.
ingenuity. We need that Cyril ingenuity. That
Well,
quick
he has-
thinking that Cyril will come
He
up
has banishment,
Oh, you,
See?
can blame
See?
you can blame Sleeping Beauty. Solus is not here, so no.
but
with.
that's about it.
He's gonna wake
But
up
anyways,
an
yeah,
hour before the game's done.
I think either way, our best bet is to either attack when they leave and it's unattended, or attack and like cripple their forces. But regardless, it sounds like our options are we're going through this way and attacking. Yeah.
Probably
Yeah.
cripple.
And if we're too slow to make it into the city, then we can just retreat. And
Yeah, and at least we have. Yeah, and at least we've crippled their army.
done some damage. And if we manage to get in, then we've managed to get in.
Yeah,
Hooray.
this is really a win-win.
Yes, hopefully.
Yeah, provided we win, it's a win-win.
Yes.
Bleh.
It's a win-win if we win.
Yes.
Winions.
Oh hell yeah.
Okay, well, can we
Into the
let's get a bit
fray.
closer?
Let's get
Yeah,
a little
we
bit
should-
closer.
We should get a closer look at what we're dealing
Come
with.
a little bit closer, you're my kind.
Announce. Everybody,
Alright,
let's
how
go.
close do you want to get close? How close?
Okay, so do we have a map at all, or are we just theatering it? I don't mind either way. Just
I can give you this map. It's the map, but I'm not gonna give you the what's it look like. Ideally, right now with the units, but
I'm also only really care about where the mounts are.
I'm just alright. So how far do you want to get closer? 300 feet, 200 feet.
Probably
So this is the battle map right now, currently.
at least one.
Oh, I see. It's like a stable. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wait, so wait. Is the passage the part where we would come through, or is the passage the part where they go through?
I think that's how we would get in.
Or is that a secret that we're not supposed to know?
There's a landing strip where you would start.
Okay, so we would start there, and then the passage leads to the city.
Yes, the passage
That
is
is a really
the
small.
passage is
dry valley.
currently in the mountain.
Okay.
Like you're
The
kind
only
of going
problem
into
I
a
have
tunnel, and then
is-
you're like, "Holy shit! It's a grand city!" You know, kind of like fairy tale style.
Oh yeah.
The only problem I have with this is that we're using the same passage as the Dragon Army, so that means there might be checkpoints along the way once we get inside.
But I mean, it's still underground.
Is it?
I think
Or at the
so.
very least, it's within a mountain, so they can't have big dragons. Because
Yeah, I
it
mean,
looks
they're
like
gonna
they're
have-
housing the dragons
whoever's
from the landing strip.
Down
and
there, it's
stuff.
gonna be a lot
Guys,
less than what's up here.
I just, how much time has passed, Red?
An hour? I'm joking. Not an hour. It's only been
I was
5
like-
minutes.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
we're in the morning.
okay, good.
Well,
Because we do need to get this done quickly because there's not too much time that I can keep us invisible for.
well, I mean, we're breaking the invisibility. It's not going to run out.
No, I know we're breaking it, but
Breaking Bad.
I think there's two ways we can go about the attack. We can either quickly focus fire as many Dragonels as possible, or focus fire as many riders as possible.
I think the riders become almost useless when they don't have a map.
No.
I will say the last rider we fought had a really good shield and a lance, and he was not afraid to use the knocked out body of one of our allies as a meat shield while we were fighting him.
So the ones you see
Well-
actually currently out there, they are officers, so they do have a lance and a shield.
Yeah.
You can see there's 5 of them currently on guard.
So yes, they have a
I-
lance and a shield. We have Eldritch Blast at end range.
Okay, well,
True.
I can throw fireballs and apes and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have all sorts of ways of
Okay.
mitigating the fact that they are now no longer mobile.
Okay, well. So my polymorph has a range of 60 feet. Oh, I just realized something.
Hmm.
My skeleton is invisible.
Isn't?
No, I've got to roll stealth for it. That's
Yeah.
my bad.
Yeah. Mhm.
I'm not used to playing with
Skelly boy.
With a companion.
a companion. A compagnore. Oh
20.
no,
Hey, look at that. He's a
He
sneaky
is the
boy.
wall.
he's a clackety sneaky boy.
He's a spooky, scary skeleton.
Yes. I propose we strike hard, strike fast. I'll turn Signor Skeleton into an ape again, and it can try and get in and tie up the dragon eels whilst we get rid of the officers. And then once the
Let's do
officers
it.
have been dealt with, well, the dragon eels will also meet their same fate. How are we feeling?
I mean, I'm down, I suppose.
Okay.
My axe grows hungry.
It should have eaten before we got here.
It only thirsts for blood and flesh. Like me.
Oh.
He stabs himself. Ugh.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
The internet is back.
Hello.
Come back.
Greetings, friend.
Okay, well. Any objections, or are we moving closer?
I think we move closer.
We move closer.
Alright, I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break early because I have to go bio, but we'll be back in 5 as you begin to attempt to assault this place.
Oh yes, Graham. Just because you
Yeah.
were gone, so the picture in the Discord is, well, the map that we're looking at. The plan currently is to try and take out the officers with our like surprise and polymorph ape to keep the dragon eels occupied whilst we tidy him up.
Okay.
And if we,
you know what I was thinking? Maybe you can just like use the polymorph to like collapse onto the building and maybe like crush the dragons.
well, it looks open though, right?
Oh, okay, never mind. I thought it was like a building.
I mean, I guess it's hard to say because
I mean,
like
you
the
could
roof could just be cut out for the sake of showing the bits in the inside.
you could also just like kamikaze drop onto them. Or is-
I need a cup of juice, leaf juice.
See, this is why we need you here, Cyril, for these crazy, wacky ideas.
Yeah.
Now Reg is gonna Eldridge Blast.
Well, like you guys can also control my character.
I wouldn't dare.
I've got a lot of macros though, so my character sheet looks fucked. But
Gonna hit him with the blunt end. See, I can't even do it.
you have to say it a little more disappointed because you have to remember your first 2 attacks missed.
I'm gonna hit it with the blunt end.
And then that one hits and you roll max damage and everything's
Let's
fine.
go!
Yeah, exactly. POV, you're Cyril.
Terrible. Bruh. Well, let me get my water. Be back.
Sorry, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I've got class later today. I hope I
Oh.
get a good sleep.
Yeah, I have to go to work at like
Game is
1:30.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Heard about work. Someone said work.
Oh, class.
Yeah, I work later.
Oh, yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
What do you do
that's
for
our
work
group.
again?
Huh?
What do you do? Job?
I work in the produce department at Safeway.
State Farm?
Safeway.
Safeway? I don't know what that is. I guess maybe because I'm
It's a
Canadian.
supermarket.
It's
Yeah.
it's like a food store, like a retail.
Mm.
I
And
used
you got
to-
some sexy ladies there?
Or
Or men.
usually just old ladies.
Old ladies.
Yeah.
please.
There has been like
Oh,
a
both.
couple sexy guys, but not
You
that
might
many.
have some
It's kinda
sexy milfs
sad.
there too. You never know. Or dilfs.
Oh my god.
You never.
You never know, honestly. You know.
You know, when I think of sexy people, I think the produce department. You know.
Yeah,
Putting some
definitely.
apples away slowly, biting my lower lip.
Taking
Yeah.
care of plants and vegetation.
Yeah,
Carefully
I mean,
I mean, hey,
examine
it
the
does allow
beach.
me lots of opportunities to like bend over when I drop things. So
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you hold that grape.
Yeah.
You
No,
tear
it's
it from
just
the
like-
vine.
Yeah,
When
you
I-
you shuck the hell out of that
I
corn.
dropped a grape on the ground. I better bend down slowly.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
isn't it where you say someone walks by and you're like, damn, look at the size of that peach?
There's some
You're
hot
like,
chicks I walked in grocery stores like I just wanted to pick up, but I was like, chances are she has a boyfriend or she's underage.
Oh no. Oh no.
You don't know. You can't tell by age, man. Fucking people these days. So
yeah, I mean,
There was-
everyone.
There was
But
this
I'm-
one patient I was treating, and I was doing like an ultrasound, and he was talking to me, and he was like asking me all these questions, and then he was like, "Oh, are you free this weekend?" And I was like, "You're my patient. I'm not allowed to speak with you." Like
Yeah.
this. But also, you're 16. I was like, this is just inappropriate on so many levels.
You're like, I've seen your charts. Back up off me.
Yeah, I
no,
definitely-
literally. Oh.
I'm only 19, and so there'll definitely be like the cougar like type women that come in and they'll
Oh yeah.
like start trying to talk to me, and I'm like, this is like, I'm uncomfortable.
Only if they're hot. If they're not hot, then no, I'm getting away. I'm okay with some cougar. If they're like in their 50s and they're hot and they're smoking, I don't care.
What did I just walk into?
Is that everyone back then?
I mean, I'm gay, so like, milfs aren't really my.
Yeah, I
Damn,
guess you need a
same.
dilf. You need a dilf in your life then.
Can I will say for some reason though, I've learned that MILFs gravitate towards queer men. It's
Yeah,
very strange.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gay. Oh, I love it.
Anyways, with that lovely conversation, I do actually have to go because my family is here and they are looking at me like I am crazy.
You are.
But
Take it easy.
GG's.
Like you're
Daryl,
crazy?
can you scream
Like-
out one last? Here's an Eldritch Blast.
I blast him.
Yeah. So anyway, I start Eldritch blasting.
I started blasting.
Yeah,
Right.
that's not shouting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, I start Eldritch blasting.
There it is.
There we
See you guys.
Okay.
That's a good one.
I'm gonna tell my skeleton to hold an action to throw a rock when he gets transformed.
All right, roll the monkey stealth.
Oh, when he gets transformed.
Okay. All right, so you're
So
how
he's-
close are you guys coming in now?
Well, I think we're like
I don't know what's
100
throwing
feet away,
distance on
right?
a rock.
I think it's a time game, guys. Because as further as this time goes on, because it's the morning time, so they obviously are taking shifts. But like, the longer we wait, I assume though, you
Yeah,
know.
we're moving in, aren't we?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Okay, you're moving in. All right.
I mean, we're all invisible.
the monkey, you're as
so-
close as possible to one of the soldiers, or you can chuck one at the dragon.
He's probably. I mean, if he can get close enough where he can whack, he probably will.
Oh,
But
like fist
he
punch?
likely, like, he'd need to be within 10 feet.
Oh
So
yes.
he's just gonna
so
chuck a
he's
rock
big.
at
He's
something.
automatically gonna fail his stealth check when he transforms.
Oh yeah, so that's why I'm gonna try and coordinate with everyone.
All right. Well, let me know when you're
So,
what you're gonna do.
Just a question: does that end, like on the concentration side of things?
Yes, it'll end your stealth because it's not
It'll-
greater invisibility.
It'll end my lot of invisibility.
It'll end like who do you have invisible?
Yeah. Varys and Agitar, as well as me.
So I'll just prepare a javelin throw then.
But yes,
Yes,
that
I'll
is-
be ready with Mind Sliver.
Actually, you know what? I'll just prepare a circle of the blasting. Sorry about that.
That's okay. Okay, is everyone got their prepared actions about ready?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll probably see if I can get a bit closer so I can just rush these people if I need to.
I'm prepared to take my shots with my lightning launcher.
All right.
Yep.
Okay, so what, are you firing AoEs right now or what? What's the plan now?
So, Agitar is blasting. I'm polymorphing.
Okay.
Skeleton is then throwing rocks.
All right. So the people who are not being polymorphed currently right now, the monkey gets polymorphed, he chucks a rock. Make your attack rolls now as your free attack actions as an advantage. Tell me who are you hitting? Are you hitting a Dragon Army officer or are you attempting to hit one of the Dragonels inside? If you're trying to hit the Dragonels, they do have 3/4 cover.
I'm going to attempt to hit on the dragon officer with my circle of the blasting.
All right.
Sorry, yes, that rock is thrown off.
They're all
swords.
advantage, so roll all at will.
Oh, 3d20. Sorry, +5. Let me do that again.
20, 19, 19. Well, actually, no, it'd be with advantage, right? So one of them would be a nat 20.
Yeah,
True.
And then you
I'll
just
take
roll
it.
one more.
you just need to roll one.
I'll do one more.
Wait, why are you rolling 5d20s? Oh, you're doing rolling advantage.
Yeah.
Okay. There's 3
So you're
shots,
saying-
so
One more.
that's... All right. So
There you go.
you're
Yeah.
a soldier. All right.
Yep.
So the only natural 20 hits. All of them are deflected.
Oh,
the,
wait, what? It's +5
the,
each of
Oh,
them.
plus 5. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
So 20, 19.
All right. So the last one misses. So wait. You're firing only 3 missiles though. So that's what comes out of it. So 3 hit.
Okay, wonderful. Then so one of them crits, so that's a 3d8, but the other
throw,
one.
where's that going into?
That's going into the same the same officer.
Same
Agitar
side?
said that.
Alright.
Yeah.
And what about you, Graham?
I'll attack an officer.
Same one or a different one?
Might as well go for the kill. I'll attack the same.
And where's the rock going into?
He'll go for a freshie.
A freshie, okay. That's a hit. Roll damage. That's a crit. Roll damage.
Oh, that was good damage.
For a total of 16 plus 6. 22 lightning damage?
It's a 2d6.
Yeah, and the what's it called? The crit's like 3d6, right?
No, it's doubled. 4d6.
It's just doubled.
Oh, okay, wonderful.
So
I'm
what? Only
extremely
2
helpful
hit,
right now.
right?
Intelligence saving throw. Give me a second. It's 14. He fails. He takes 8 psychic. Alright, let's see the damage here.
Hey, not too bad.
He's
Although
nearly
I think
So
only
altogether-
2 of your shots hit, right?
No, all 3 of them hit. Because there was
Yeah.
+5.
Yeah, +5. So altogether, 24.
Alright, I'm gonna send a battle map out. I moved you guys forward because I can't move you further away, sadly.
Yep.
As
No, it's
we're
alright.
getting into combat. Intruders! Otman! Kill them! What the hell is that? As they're screaming at each other, you see a fucking big monkey.
I'm just gonna roll with the skeleton, so it'll stay in initiative. Oh, Kyle, you're an idiot.
Who?
Roll initiative. We're rolling. We're
Kiki.
rolling.
Fantastic.
Ooh, I will definitely
Kiki
roll
at
again.
5.
Ooh, perfect.
I just love getting that ones.
Give me 1 second.
Have you ever tried not rolling that once?
Honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I should probably just get good, shouldn't I?
Skill issue.
Oh, well, yeah, thankfully, Agatar got that barbarian Riz.
Riz.
Hell yeah.
Haku, it's your turn. Turn order's not activated yet. It's bugged right now. So what do you want to do?
So, just wondering, what am I seeing? These guys are like officer.
They're the soldiers, officers, yes. They have the lances and the shields. And
Okay.
wearing splinters.
Amanda!
Okay, I will. It's a 30-foot radius.
Ooh.
Thickening radius. Radii.
Are you putting it where are you putting the grid?
Yeah, I'm just gonna move it now. Okay, and right there. And which is the? Did the guy fail his save against my? Did he fail my save against the intelligence saving throw?
Yeah. He took the damage already.
Yeah, he did. Okay, so now he has, I think, minus a
The
D4.
correct. So on their turn they'll take the sickness.
Yeah. And so yeah, that'll, and then I will.
Come on, Dragon Army, let's get.
Guess I'll probably lay down prone.
Oh shit, I didn't even roll them. They didn't kick in for some reason. I thought I rolled them all. Let me do it again. Give me a second. I tried to do the command, but it didn't want to group them, so... Oh, we got a natural 20 on one. Natural 20 again on another.
Wow.
Wow!
A random
Wow.
divination
It's the
wizard
dragons
comes
are
out.
getting it. So, I might have to... I tried to do the group initiative, but it didn't work. I guess because it didn't register it. Alright, let me recess that. Alright, so these dragons are gonna... This is before this thing is on the ground, FY, so...
Okay.
May I be able to join?
Oh, you're here? You slept, bitch.
I'm sorry. My phone died.
Alright, well, you're in the game. Here you go. You're not stealthing or anything like that. You're just joining the party.
We're
Yeah.
doing a full frontal assault.
Oh, nice.
The dragon is going to fly towards the big giant ape, and so it's going to attack it with 2 rends across its face.
Yep.
Natural 20 into 16.
Yeah, they both hit.
Alright, monkey takes
Surprisingly.
11 slashing and 5 fire. And the second attack, 11 slashing and 3 fire.
So 14, so 30 damage. Yep.
This one begins to fly on the other side of it. as it will do the same attacks. A 17 and a 12.
Both hit.
Alright, you take 12 slashing and 5 fire for the first hit. 10
17.
slashing and 6 fire for the second hit.
33 damage.
So these are currently flying in the air. They're not on the ground, so let me put the fly command on.
Game.
I say they are like 30 feet up. Not 30, 15 feet up.
I'm gonna absorb. I guess.
It's not your
Oh,
turn.
yeah.
You just put the grid down. That was yours.
Oh, he can.
Yeah, no. My
Oh.
turn. This is a reaction,
Oh, okay.
so I'm gonna absorb. I guess one of the hits with it. So how much? What was the biggest hit there?
17.
Sure, man. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah,
17?
I wouldn't, honestly.
Why? It absorb. No, not into me.
No,
Into
I
my.
know into your ward, but better to keep it for one of us.
Oh, okay.
What a fuss.
Okay,
It's a
okay.
Sorry,
skeleton
Miss-
ape.
sorry, ape.
I'm
Okay.
being racist.
And then can I readjust my sickening radiance just because I didn't know the dragons would be there?
Sure. Give me a second. Alright, unlocked it. You can move it now. And they won't grab them, because if they're outside the black line, they have to be more fully. This one will get grabbed, but this one won't.
Like there? Okay, cool. And then, yeah, okay. And then I'm going to like try and hide behind Solace. And then that'll be the end of my turn.
Sure, Aguitar, what are you gonna do?
Alright, I'm gonna go into a rage.
Alright.
And then I'm going to use instinctive pounce to move half my movement speed as part of my bonus action to gain a little distance. I want to run on top of the ape, jump off top of the ape,
Okay,
swoop down.
Give me athletics to climb his ass.
Okay.
Double that once.
23, you do that as you use a chunk of your movement to get on there as you leap on top of the dragon. As I'd like you to roll me another athletics to try to grab onto this creature. It'll roll against you with dexterity. Natural 20 dodges you as you go on the ground.
Beastie! And I'm going to give it a chop.
As it's too high up for you to swap it.
Alright, I'll just throw a javelin.
Alright, that's a hit. Shing! Natural 20. Nice damage.
And I believe, let me make sure, savage attack.
Wait, why are you
you
doing
can
it? Why is
roll-
it a D12? It's a javelin.
Don't know. Should it be D10?
No.
D8.
Oh, D8? It was always like this, I'll be honest with you, but I'll change it.
A javelin's a
One-
D6.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh shit! It is.
He's been rolling really strong, these javelins. It's a D8. You're rolling it as like an axe.
Okay.
I mean,
Alright,
just
let me change it then. Yeah.
And my axe.
my axe. You have so many of them. Oh, you have like multiple. Okay, let me see. So it's a D6. And okay, there we go. I don't
Appreciate
know
it,
why,
man.
You have multiple of them. I don't know why you have 3 javelins.
Well, that's because of I've been collecting the javelins off of the dead
You
soldiers.
don't need to add more. You just need the one.
Gotcha.
There we
Thank
go.
you, man.
Oh, I mean, he can throw. I'm guessing.
No, he has a bunch in his inventory, like as weapon. He's got 7 of them in the core attack.
Oh.
Okay. So I'm just gonna roll for damage then, and then roll again.
Yeah, it's
For
more
damage.
proper. I was like, what the fuck? How's that doing that much damage? If you had like maybe like a spear, I could understand. Spears do a 1d10.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Then that's it.
All right. Let's hit Kiki.
It's me. Kiki gonna do what Kiki do. And Kiki do things. Sorry, let me just readjust it.
Fireball.
Would I be able to get that corner one?
No, it would have to fully envelop it. So you get the 4.
Oh, yeah, and it's up in the air anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'll just go like that. Get those 4. And I shall roll some damages.
Dexterity saving throw. Alright, they all fail except for 1.
Okay.
This guy gets incinerated.
26 damages. Oh, actually, I'm going to expend 3 hit die to deal 3 dicks. Yeah, 3 dicks. 3d6
Three
extra
dicks.
damage to its thing. Because I've never fucking used it, I'm gonna use it.
Yeah, fuck it up with
He's
the
gonna
3
use the
dicks.
dick damage.
I'm gonna life
Extra-
channel this
extra dick damage?
fireball. Okay, so let me. So yeah, I'm expending 3 of my hit die for this. Oh, he takes 13 more
He's
damage.
dead.
And then I'm gonna run over here. Don't kill me.
Ram.
Okay, I would like to cast Vortex Warp on this. That guy. And I want to place him on the ground. Right in there.
Okay.
Just so he's caught within the radius of the Sickening Radiant.
Okay.
So I'm gonna need a con save, DC 17.
I rolled a 22.
Feck.
No. They're good at the con.
Hey, Red,
Okay.
the Vicious Lance's damage is still good though, right?
Sorry?
The Vicious Lance damage thing?
Yeah, what about it?
Or is it... Oh, okay, I was just making sure that was still good. Like, in terms of damage, it was correct.
It just does 1d10 plus 3. 1d10 plus whatever your strength is.
Okay, then let me fix it.
It doesn't
then.
do the
Thank you.
fire, no. They only get the fire.
Gotcha.
Alright. That's my turn.
And if you're using a lance, you have to attack, obviously, 10 feet out. If it's within 5 feet, it's disadvantage.
It's also two-handed.
Correct. This thing is going to move over here.
Lance is a D12.
Oh, wonderful.
Their vicious lance is a d10.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So he's going to command, as he uses assault orders, to command those 2 creatures to keep attacking the 8. Kill it!
Mhm.
They get a free attack on the 8, 19 and a 20. 8 slashing, 1 fire, 10 slashing, 3 fire.
Uh, 13 plus 9.
Alright.
Jeez.
This guy, he sees this weird kind of thing. He's not going in it. So move 30 as he grabs his hand crossbow and shoots the 8.
Mhm.
13 for 11 piercing and 9 fire.
Yep.
This guy's gonna roll a con save. 16, what's your DC?
17, I think.
Haku, okay. Now roll me the damage, Haku.
Oh, Haku. Wait, is it Haku or
It's Haku. He put this. He
I
put
thought
the
it was
thing down. No. He put the sickness radiance. Haku.
No, my bad.
I don't
I
think
don't see
Artificers
Sickening
can...
Radiance very often.
Are you there, Hawk? He's muted.
You're muted if you're talking.
Alright, I don't know where he's at. I'm gonna be moving them.
I mean, you can use the last damage. Oh wait, where is it? DC 15.
Okay, so he succeeds. He takes half as much damage, and he doesn't take an exhaustion.
He rolled 24 on the
Okay,
last
thank you.
one, so I don't know if you want to use
His
that or not.
Radiant Sickness is not, doesn't have impeding movement, right?
Oh, for Sickening Radiance, they also take no damage if they succeed.
Oh, so they're no damage. Okay, so it does.
Really?
It's a hit or suck spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, it's gonna
Game's
grab its launcher weapon and fire at the ape.
Yeah.
13 to hit for 10 piercing and 5 fire.
For how much damage, sorry?
10
oh,
piercing
15.
and 5 fire. Yeah,
Yep.
15.
Yeah, sorry.
I might as well just give you the total.
Is Ape okay?
So Ape is going to attack this
Wagon.
left dragon with its multi-attack.
Okay.
1, 2,
14's a miss, 25's a hit.
4, 27
Punch in the
damage.
face.
And I don't
It's still flying or no?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a tough one.
Well, you didn't specify you wanted to smack it on the ground.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just leave it
I
at
just watch him just punch it in the face.
that. King Kong ain't got shit on me.
Alright, this boy is going to move over here. As he's going to command as his ability, as he's going to use assault orders as he commands this guy and this guy to make a free attack on the ape.
Mhm.
17 and a 21.
Yeah.
11 points of damage for the first hit, and 10 points of damage for the second hit. This monkey has
21.
a bunch of wounds on him. 15
Yeah,
con
monkey-
save for the aura sickness.
Succeeds.
Yeah, he just walks out of it. As he looks at the ape, firing a shot, heavy crossbow, natural 20.
Yep.
For 25 points of damage.
Yeah.
Whatever the damage, if it overkilled him, goes into his hit points.
How does that work with resistance?
It's
How much
so-
was
it was
normal? How much?
It was the piercing just reduced the it's like 15 piercing and 15 fire, so I would just say just take the fire damage.
You said 25 points?
Yeah, 25. Yeah, sorry,
So 10
no,
fire?
10. Sorry, 10. Yeah, my apologies. Yeah, that's mixed up now. God damn it. Alright, con save. Oh, he natural 1. He got exhaustion. As he takes the damage. I don't know if he's still here or not, but I'll take the damage that he had prior. As he will aim his heavy crossbow shot. As he's gonna aim towards people in the back row. He's going for Kikimura. Natural 20, 24. For 13 piercing and 15 fire. This dragon is gonna make its descent.
Sorry. Who failed their save?
That guy. I just gave the damage you had before prior because you weren't here. Those guys.
Okay,
Those guys succeeded. They take no damage.
Okay, this guy also has 1 level of exhaustion too.
Correct. Yeah, I'm just letting you know. Yeah. All right. The dragon is going to fly over here.
Did it have to move through the area?
Correct. It's gonna make
Okay,
a save.
so-
Yeah. Give me a second. Con save. 19. Takes nothing.
Yeah.
Alright, as it begins to... I'd say about this one's about 10 feet in the air, as it's pretty big. It's going to use its talons to smack into the skelly. 22 and 21.
Yeah, they're both hit.
Alright, total damage I'm going to give you for the slashing, because you're going to have it anyways. It is 22 points of slashing, halved. And 7 points of fire.
So 18.
Alright, Varys, you're last on the list. You're invisible. What do you want to do?
I'm invisible.
Invisibly?
Varys isn't invisible.
What did you say, Kiki?
Oh, because I.
Oh, you're not
you were
invisible.
under my invisibility.
Okay, so you don't get anything for it. Boop, boop.
So I'm not invisible?
Unfortunately not, my friend.
That's all
Really do be
right. I will. I'll run up to this boy.
Alright.
Smack him.
Give him a wallop, bro.
Wallop.
Actually, I'll make a two-handed spear attack. Nope, a fucking that one.
That's wild. Wild sauce.
Try it again. Okay.
Give him the ba ba ba.
20
20's a
hit?
hit. Yeah, you hit him.
Okay.
Red stealing all of our nat 20s and turning them into ones.
So it takes 6 points of piercing. Then as a bonus action, I will dodge.
Okie dokie. Alright, ends your turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Just saying.
Oh,
I think the turn order is like all messed up.
Yeah, because you finally joined the fray. What do you want to do, Solus? I'll let you have your turn.
Just gonna run in, Shield of Faith,
Fuck you and your stupid
try to
feet.
back up.
Fucking hate it.
And the best thing there is, Radiant Soul. And pretty much it.
You're gonna fly? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, that ends your turn. Events happen. 4. As you see a Dragon Army officer and a Dragon Elf flies overhead, firing a heavy crossbow at the closest person it sees. Let me see who it's gonna be. We'll pick the people on the battlefield. So it's going for Agitor.
Oh, what is that?
Nice.
Alright, it's firing 2 shots at you. 7's a miss, and a 22.
22 hits.
As you do.
Wait, is this a
Just
different
barely.
one, or
It's just from the sky. It's just these are random. You see a fucking dragon
Okay.
nail and firing at you. So you take 5 piercing, halved to 2, and 7 fire.
So we can see this, right?
Yeah, you see it fly overhead as it disappears. They're
Okay.
They're random battle events. They just happen every round.
Got it. That means I can actually
I'm
use
a
my
sniper from the sky.
I can actually use my interception on that.
Oh,
As long as I can see the target.
Okay.
alrighty. Well, thank you kindly.
And the Dwagon will go towards Agitar and will attempt to rake his face.
Wow, that does not sound pleasant.
17
rude.
and a 16.
Both miss, baby. No, I'm kidding. 17 hits.
Alright, you do take 8 slashing, half to 4, and 5 fire damage.
Okay. Well, thank you, thank you.
As the
Kira.
dragon now succeeded with a 17 as he takes nothing from the AoE. As it flies. Just gonna pick a target here. And it's going for Solus. It's gonna rend him. 18 and natural 1.
Miss.
Okay. Haku. You guys are currently not close to the battlefield. I'm just saying you're like 30 feet away.
Oh.
Just because I can't really, you guys didn't really want to run and engage to the battle. I kind of understand that.
Although the dragon's right in our face, anyways.
Yeah, that's why I don't have a bigger map, so I'm just kind of stating that you're further away.
I guess I will cast. How do I will mark the dragon closest to us right here
Mm-hmm.
with my Hexblade's Curse.
Okay.
It's a bonus action.
Oh my god, Red. Who told you to DM like this? Turn this music up. Oh, this music's fucking slapping.
This is old school music. Critical.
Yes,
Role
it is. Who told you about this?
Then,
I am getting so many good feelings from it.
I'm gonna give him disadvantage on strength checks, I guess,
Okay.
just in case anyone wants to grapple him. And then I will do a magic missile on him.
Okay. Fire at will.
Yeah. First level magic. So that should do, let's see, 11 plus 8, 19 damage.
Yep.
I feel like the song actually came like from RuneScape.
I'll try and like move behind someone again.
It's not from RuneScape. The original song is from the D&D video game a long time ago. It's an old one from like the early 2000s.
Baldur's Gate?
No.
Oh no, like the...
It's the it's MMORPG, the first one, Dungeons and Dragons. The one that still exists. People fucking...
I feel like doing something fucking crazy with this music. Alright, fuck it, man. Let's go crazy.
This thing's in your face.
Yeah. I'm gonna go into a frenzy.
Okay.
I'm gonna go... I'm gonna crack my knuckles and take out my Berserker's axe and give him a fucking swing.
That's a hit. As you chop it, it's still alive.
Tough one, eh?
As you hack again, and as you chop its head off, as it drops down.
As I look over at the army men, I kind of give like an Undertaker. I kind of give like an Undertaker sign with my hand and just. I charge forward.
I misheard you. I thought you said Undertickle, and I got very...
Yeah, no, I said Undertaker at first, but I meant to say Undertaker.
Like,
So
oh,
it sounded like
shit.
in a baby voice. It's like Undertaker.
Oh,
Yeah, I said Undertaker.
Oh, whoa. Enough
Go
of
to the
that.
fucking world.
I want to die.
No.
You can't tell me what
I
to do.
deny you!
I deny you death.
In any case,
By Snoo Snoo.
on the subject of trying to die, there's a dragon right in front of my face.
It's 30 feet away from you, but yeah.
Wait, did it move away?
No, I'm just saying you guys are 30 feet away from it.
Oh, okay.
I was
'cause
giving
it-
you guys range, so you guys don't get
Oh,
fucked.
because you just hit me with a couple of attacks.
Did I? No,
Yeah.
I didn't. It was the guy with the fucking crossbow who shot you.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, good. I will... Sorry, thinking is hard. Since thinking is so hard, I'm going to not think and just cast Fireball. Although I want to get a good idea about... Oh yeah, I like that.
No thoughts, Adam.
Boy, this shit
No
is
thoughts,
good, right?
just Fireball.
Jesus.
Alright, so they all will get hit. Go for it.
I'll cast it at 4th level. Let's go.
So anyway, I started.
8, natural 20.
Mhm.
Okay, this guy's almost dead. This guy.
And I will pump my damage against this guy. No, I'll go this one.
Okay.
I'll spend 3 more hit die to throw. Oh, actually, I'll spend 4 hit die because I cast it at 4th level.
Okay.
Yeah. Take 16 more damage. So that's 7 hit die in total. Oh no, this one.
You can have a real productive short rest. Alright. For my turn.
Which one are you hitting it at, sorry? 16? This guy?
Sorry, this one.
Blip.
Alright, for my turn, since I do have that range, I am gonna go ahead and I'll take some shots at this guy.
Okay.
You shouldn't drink and fight.
Agatar taught him.
$18.
Yep. Zap.
Zappy zap.
Additional 1 on the lightning.
Jesus.
22 to hit.
Yep.
Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne.
For across both attacks, 24 total lightning damage.
Okay, still alive.
Alright, and then I'm gonna tactfully reposition to the corner of the map, still off the map, but
Yeah,
yeah.
you're still 30 feet away.
Yep, and that is my turn.
Solus.
How high up are these two?
It's they're not. They're hovering 10 feet.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna basically fly over on this side.
Okay.
Go a little hill down, and then immediately go for this guy right over here.
Okay.
With my salami advantage. And Radiant Soul. Bang.
It's a hit. It's dead as it drops down on the ground as Agatar just watches it as he just dodges it away slightly.
Ah! He sticks out his tongue. Good job, Cyril.
Solus?
0?
I mean,
I
Solus.
just look around. I was like, huh?
A
damn, he's
salamander
betrayed.
damage too bright.
He's betrayed.
As I just basically look towards the other side, towards the other dragon. Now I'm ready to fight him, but that's my side.
Okay. This guy will move lazily up a little bit more. He's going to command the dragon and this guy to attack. Actually, no, he can't do that one. He's going to command the guy in the back. Alright. Dwagon. Let's go and attack Solus. Misses. And this guy is going to fire. It's going to fire a shot at Graham. 21 to hit.
Woo!
for 4 piercing and 7 fire.
Alright.
Alright. This boy is still in it. It's gonna roll con. 11, he fails. He uses an exhaustion point. Roll me the damage, monsieur. Haku.
Good.
Let's see, we'll make his descent towards the Skelly boy.
Mhm.
Let's see, we'll attack. 21 and 21.
Yep, both hit.
5 piercing halved to 2, 3 fire, and 8 piercing halved to 4, 2 fire.
5, 11.
I'm still waiting for that damage. Thank you.
Oh, man.
Derpy damage, okay. As this guy's going to get close to Buddy here. It's going to see if he can get his assault orders back. He does, as he will, he'll command this guy and this guy to make an attack. One for Varys, 14, which is a miss, I think.
Yeah, that was
And one for the Skelly boy, 20 to hit for 12 piercing, half to 6, and 2 fire.
Skelly gonna attack the guy in front of him
Alright.
with his multi-attack. So 1. Nope. 2.
That's a hit.
Huh? 3.
14's a miss.
Yep.
Damn.
13
Damn.
damages. That's it.
Alright. Alright, he gets his thing back.
Alright. We agree that Red has been rolling way too well.
Alright, it's gonna command this guy
He's
and
been,
this
like,
guy
critting.
to fire a shot. 1 to the dragon here. 19,
Surely it's balanced.
19 for Varys.
I'm gonna use what's it called?
Deflect missiles.
Protective wings. So I'm gonna add a +3 to my AC, so that misses.
Blocks, okay. As this guy's gonna fire a shot at Graham with his heavy crossbow.
Hey.
14.
Wait, did you dodge? Is that?
Yeah, but it's
What was it?
14 to hit. It's a miss. Okay. This guy is going to slam his lance into you. 18 was a miss. That's a miss. Alright, Varys.
Let's see here. How?
Mm,
Can I? Let's see how many. No, it doesn't seem worth it. I will. I'll just make 2 unarmed strikes against the guys right next to me.
10's a miss.
Nope.
Tink.
You can do it,
13's a
Varys.
miss.
Oh.
Tink.
This sucks. I guess I'll just make 1 more arm strike as a bonus action.
23, you punch him in the face.
Yay!
Okay. Hey, 10 damage, and he needs to make a DC 15 con save.
13, he's stunned.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I don't think so. I'm just getting rid of my key points, sorry. Yeah, that's me.
Alright, Dragon Boy is going to keep attacking Solus.
Bring it.
7's a miss, and 18 is also a miss.
Yes, he is.
This guy is gonna struggle through this shit. Can't save. 15 succeeds as he walks out scot-free. So he's going for the Skelly Boy. 19 and 8 is a miss. 19's a hit him swing for 7 piercing, half to 3, and 4 fire. Alright, as I'm rolling another d10, see what happens. Oh, let's see. Me my nat 20s, yo. What is this shit? Alright, a dead Dragonale falls from the sky, crashing a 10-foot radius on a random player. Let's see who it is.
A random player.
2,
That's
3,
fucked.
4, 5, 6.
Classic.
That is going to Haku.
Oh, no.
Classic.
You doomed us both.
10-foot radius area, so it hits both of you. Dexterity saving, boys. Haku.
Yeah, I
and
know.
Kiki.
That's why I said you doomed us both. Oh, I did it.
Haku fails.
Oh, Haku.
As you dodge out of the way quickly, Kiki, as you can move 10 feet away from him.
Yeah. You don't need to tell me twice.
So you take 28 points of bludgeoning damage, and you're knocked prone.
I'll just say, Haku, look out, and then I'll dodge. But I'll say that after, like, you know, the whole, yeah. I'll say that after it lands.
Oh shit.
Roll me a con save for your concentration as well, Haku, for your AoE. I don't know if it's
This,
there.
I might not have to because it might have all been absorbed into my arcane ward. Just hold on. Okay, so no, I'll have to roll a con save against, I guess, 10.
Okay. As
So-
you're knocked prone as well, as you're on the ground. Alright. But I don't think that there's anything else in there right now at the moment.
Just like wondering where a dead fucking Dragonelle came from.
I maintain concentration.
Like, we're not even in a battle.
And then I guess I'm gonna move back towards Kiki after I can. Closer, just in case it falls on one of us again. I'm not the only one getting screwed.
You stand up as you crawl towards her.
Yeah.
Help me.
We're going down together.
Oh, I'm doing fine. I'm doing all right. It's not too
just,
bad.
Like, push him away with my foot.
But Kiki, I love you.
I
Typical elf behavior.
Alright, as
A
your turn,
typical goblin behavior
what else
too.
do you want to do?
And then I will I'll mind sliver this Dragon Army officer. 15 intelligence saving throw.
Oh,
Actually, you know what? No, actually, you know what? I'll fireball. You know what? Fireball solves almost everything.
Fireball?
No, not there, not there.
Blast
Oh, I
out
know
the
it's
boy.
fine. I'm not. I'm not there.
It's just your skeleton, yeah, and they can take it. Yeah?
You could do it on
I mean, yeah, you can.
me
throw
and
it.
get these 4, because I would probably make my deck save and then I wouldn't take anything. But-
Have your rolls proven to be reliable in the past?
That's
Yeah.
true.
He just does it.
It's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, this is
Okay,
this
roll-
is good.
Roll me it. Dexterity. 22, 16, 11.
Of course, we're rolling that one.
11.
Oh.
Fucking up my heart.
That's fine. I took half.
I mean, yeah, you still take half.
Okay.
So 15.
Ah,
That's good. That's some good shit.
That's an amount.
That's
Yeah,
a
there was
amount.
one. There was a 1 in there too.
alright.
It's only 1-1. And yeah, that'll be the end.
Agitar.
Okay, going to hack and slash. Let's hack it up, boys. On this one,
Oh lord, he's slashing.
26
I
is
be
hit,
slashing.
as you cleave him in half.
slash.
That's a hit. He's cleaved as well.
Cleft in twain.
You know it's rough terrain, right? Every time you're going through bodies and stuff.
Yeah, it's all good.
And you're standing
I
on
got-
Karhas right now.
Go out of
I
my
got
way.
40 feet of movement,
I'll go
boys.
out of my way.
I'm all Gucci.
That's a miss.
Oh no, bro.
Kiki.
Oh no. I will. I'll look at that dragon, and I'll be sad that it's there. Wait, so it's hovering 10 feet up?
Oh, yes.
Oh no, that spell's not gonna work. I'm just gonna throw a chill touch at it. Why not? I got a plus 10 to hit. 25 to hit.
Yeah.
For that much damages. 12. I shall slap it across the face with a ghostly hand.
How dare you slap it with a greasy hand?
Be gone,
Finger looking
dragon
good.
creature. I shall not take any of your shit. And then
Yes.
I'll go run away.
To Graham.
And that's it.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hi. I just slapped a dragon. Am I going to die?
Probably. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and aim for the far officer over here,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna take my
It's a hit. Actually, no, it's not. It's a miss. My apologies. Their AC is a 19 with their massive shields.
Damn.
Good lord. Okay.
I forgot these guys have splint and shields.
21 to
That's a hit.
They're kind of chunking.
Oh, he's saying.
for 10 total damage,
Ow.
and I'm gonna go ahead and move up 35 feet, so that technically puts me here on the map.
Bleh.
And that'll be my turn.
Solis.
Let's have fun. I'm gonna go for the same thing. Salami damage.
That's a hit.
Nice. As I'm gonna be kind, I'm gonna fly over this way. Yeah, it should be enough. Yeah. I'll give, just to make it as clear as day, I'm just gonna give, I forgot his name, Agatar,
Wow.
Rally.
Whoa.
Wow, you don't forget the mascot.
The mascot of the team.
Yeah, I'm just a mascot.
You don't forget the ague.
Forgot the tar. So they get 11 temp HP.
That replaces my 10.
Zagging.
Because I recently learned temp HP does not stack. It only replaces.
Sadly not.
Dragon Army. He's going to see if he can get his charge back.
He will.
Does. I think it's a 5 and 6. Let me double check. Yes, it does. Alright, assaulting orders. He's going to command this guy to stab into Agitar's butt, and this guy is going to fire a shot at Kikimura.
That might as well happen.
Can I use a reaction of Killer Instinct to try to make him fear of, like, you know, afraid of me? Smiley face?
Ooh,
Sure, give me an intimidation.
Hell yeah. I want him to imagine that as he's attacking Agatar, he sees Agatar full of blood dripping from his hair, his mouth, his
got
face.
that drip.
Well, she rolls a 1.
I thought it would have just been funny if Agatar just shits himself on
14.
command.
He doesn't.
The smell is really bad.
He stabs you for 16 and he misses.
Killer Instinct shits himself.
21
I mean,
for
that's-
Kikimura for 11 piercing and 6
Yeah.
fire.
That might as well happen.
This guy's dead. Skeleton boy.
So that dragon's not close enough to hit, is it?
You can hit it. You can hit its
Oh, okay.
legs.
Dragon is going to try and stab it in the shin. It's going to make it a town guard. Okay, so first with its multi-attack, 1 coconut, 2 coconuts.
That's a hit. 10's a miss. 9's a miss.
Give me that
1 in
nice-
400. 1 in 400 right there.
Ouch. Ouch. Soldier. Gets his thing back again. He's going to command the dragon to attack Skelly Boy, as he is going to command this guy to strike upon Haku with the crossbow shot. Crossbow shot going in. 21 to hit for Haku. For 5 piercing and 10 fire.
I will shield that.
Alright, you block it. Okay. And the dragon is going to eat maybe something. Natural 20, 25 for the Skelty Boy. 15 slashing, half to 7, and 7 fire. Total damage 14.
Mhm.
This guy is going to stab the Dragonborn instead, as he doesn't seem he can hit this guy. Nope, that's a big ass 10.
Well, I guess I'll like duck out of the way of a sword and then kind of gather up some like this noxious looking gas kind of around my fist, and I'm gonna try and punch him with some poison.
To miss.
Nope.
You can do it, Varys. I believe in you.
16's a miss.
Quantity over quality, it's fine.
I also do flurry of blows with my bonus action. Oh my god, all of these are gonna
My
miss.
god.
We're all cheering for you.
17's a miss.
Okay,
Okay.
maybe not anymore.
Yeah, these guys are hard to
I'm just gonna take my turn to cry.
hit. Super effective as
Is
this
that a
thing.
free action or?
Alright, 17 and 17 for the Skelly Boy.
Yeah, they both hit.
12 slashing, half to 6, and 2 fire.
Oh, it's dead.
Alright, as it turns.
It had
this-
1 HP for the second thing.
Oh, a second? Okay, it's gonna kill it then. It just breaks apart. Alright, I gotta roll another d10, see what happens. Roll 1. Another Dragon Army officer flies by as he fires shots.
Shot.
That's going right towards Agitar.
Don't fly in shot.
What is that?
Bro,
Oh,
why
it's a
are none of the
sniper!
people with range
They
weapons
both
shooting
hit you, I'm
anything at me?
assuming?
Yeah, they both hit.
Okay, I'm just gonna double damage so it's quicker. That's 11 points of damage. So it's 11 total, halved for 5. And the fire damage, 13 fire damage to you, Hector. Haku.
That
Drink and
is
drive.
95.
I guess I will. Agotar, how are you doing?
I'm alright.
Fireball.
What?
I think it's a little bit overkill.
Oh, okay. He's actually. I thought you were just.
No, not ironic.
Throwing
No,
another fireball.
no, it's
Wait, do I need to make a save too?
Agatar, add 5 to
probably
that.
not. Probably not. No.
All reliable.
Oh, you
Add 5 to that, Agatar.
He's putting it like here, right?
Oh wait, fun. Why can't I move it?
You can move it. I just put
Ah.
it. No.
Agotar is just fine. He's just outside.
Okay, then we're fine then.
Dexterity.
Good.
Boom, boom, boom.
Boom, 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 boom.
Whoa!
Success and success. This guy
So
Careful!
is you
fail takes.
Alright, that one. This guy takes half the damage. And the other guy behind him is nearly. He is fucked up. He's dead. You would have half.
Can I use Fury of the Small on this guy to do another 3 damage?
Sure.
Cool.
Still alive.
Damn.
But very hurt.
But very hurt.
I just thought I'd take Red's line there.
Haku's like using all his spell slots. He's gonna be like, it's only morning. I'm out of slots, guys.
This is only the entrance to the city.
Yep.
It's true.
All I hear is fireball, fireball, fireball.
Fireball.
I've only
Careful,
cast
by the
2.
way.
I've only used
Radiant
2.
sickness.
Yeah, that's the big one. That's the one that I'm upset about.
Haku.
It's a bit of a trap spell. The only way it's like super effective is
You need
if
to hide
first
and
if you have a
seek.
way to guarantee they're in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that in my other Tuesday. We didn't know that there's like actual secret holes in the walls, so they actually hid. But it was like a literally enclosed room. The only way like we could do it is
You want to
break
do
into
anything
a
else,
wall.
Haku?
No, that's the end of it.
Alright, Agitar, what are you gonna do?
Alright, well, I'm pretty much all dead, so let me just finish this one off. I'm going to keep you alive.
Oh my god. 14's a miss, he blocks it. 16's a block.
Worry, love is fast.
25's a hit. As you slice his leg off.
Non-lethally, of course.
As he's bleeding out.
And then
And
I'm
non-lethally
going to-
slice his head off.
I'm going to look at him and I'm going to say, I'm going to have fun with you.
Have you heard of the rare magic item,
Oh,
the
no.
Head of Vecna? It's a fun way to trick your players.
Kiki.
Kiki is going to chill touch. She's gonna try and slap this dragon again.
Okay.
Keep my wife's name out of your fucking mouth. No, it's an
Fuck it up, Kiki. Oh damn.
You jam.
You really
I
fucked
did.
it
I
up.
did
fuck it up, yeah.
I did
She
fuck
did
it
fuck
up.
it up.
Fuck it up.
Graham.
Alright, shots on this guy.
Shot.
It's the game punishing me for not throwing a fireball.
Zap.
25.
Yep.
Maybe.
It's dead.
Maybe, man.
Ending combat.
Ooh, that was fun. How are we doing on resources?
Can we get a long rest?
Good.
Give a long rest, long rest.
Yeah, long rest, long
Long
rest,
rest?
long rest.
Pretty much fine.
I've still got.
That could be for later. But for now. And he kind of saunters over, exhausted. As he starts dragging this armory officer by the leg over
Hang
back
on.
towards Captain Solus. Yes, Kiki.
Well, we're gonna be moving further into the city, right?
Not yet. Not until I have what I want from this man.
And that is
Well,
like still flying 10 feet above.
as he looks up, as he has a corpse in his hand. Well, I figure he must know all about the ways to get in, besides just this way. And he kind of looks back over. Have you heard of the curse in the forest of Volga?
He's like bleeding out.
A man was tortured so terribly. He was sprung along the forest. Have you heard of this story?
I don't think he can hear you. I think he's.
Can
I think
cauterize the wound?
He's passed out. Oh, someone help him.
It was very intimidating.
Yes.
nah,
save that for
fine.
later.
I'll healing word
Huh?
so that it doesn't die.
Okay, how much hit points?
I'm not healing him for the just 6.
Taking out the shit-covered
for
rope
full?
in his backpack, he begins to tie him up.
You get 10 hit points back, Kiki.
Thank you.
You won't get away with this. If they know this place is conquered, they'll come for you, and they will kill you.
Oh, I'm sure of that. He begins to drag him into the barn area, or to the pin area. And he kind of looks over at Solus. Captain, this is going to get bloody.
You guys want to step out, trust me.
Agatar, I have some fun ideas.
Oh.
So-
Sounds unsanitary.
Trust me, it's worse than that.
What's your plan,
we could,
Haku?
we could play with the bone that you just exposed.
Well,
He healed it,
and he's
so
kind of
it's
flustered
healable.
that he was even suggested. I was just going to cut his dick off, but I mean that could work too.
I just look at the Dragon Army officers like, look, I am your only way to have an easy death. I will give you that benefit if you just tell us the easiest routes to go inside. They will kill you mercilessly.
I want to have fun.
I'm only giving you this chance.
As Agatar
So how's
opens
your
up his
morning
backpack,
today, Kiki?
My
As I get to-
allegiance is towards Lord Sarth. I shall not break my vow.
What if we made a pearl necklace out of his teeth?
You can torture me, but Lord Sarth would torture your soul and bend it for eternity.
Well,
Wow, such strong words from a man.
You
He
don't know
sounds
what you are
unbreakable.
fighting against. You will all die.
Oh
I
wow,
try to be
he
merciful.
sounds so scary.
Guys, just remember that we threw like 3 or 4 fireballs. They're probably coming.
Oh yeah, don't worry, I'm aware.
Okay.
But first, you see, Haku, every man talks tough, even zealots. Yes, he rubs his beard. But you see, as he gets closer.
You do something again with the inappropriate, I will kill him in the face.
I just start looking around.
We don't have
I'm gonna
time
keep-
for this
I'm
unless
gonna,
we do
I'm gonna
that.
keep watch.
But you see, as he bends down, even zealots can learn fear. As he begins to take out his torturing tools.
Does this wall look like it's anything?
It looks like a door.
Looks like a door.
Mm-hmm.
Is it locked?
It looks
Captain.
like it looks like it's closed. It's not locked.
We don't have much time. This is true. But I know for sure there is a way inside inside the city
Can I open the door?
that doesn't go without the front door.
You do open the door as it looks like it leads into a passageway.
Oh, thank God.
Okay. Yeah, I'll
Well,
light up my
Captain,
bullseye lamp.
may I?
As you hear his voice, as you can tell he's talking to somebody else. Yes.
I'm going to chuck a spear at him.
As he's dead.
What? Why'd you do that?
He was talking to somebody. We don't have much time. We need to go. As I'm just gonna
What?
I believe I
What?
found
Grab
out
the
from
spear.
Utah.
Fun's over. He was talking to someone.
Right.
As you quickly
I'm sorry. Let's just dance on his grave and leave it. I'm gonna hit the gritty.
Alright, you run into the passage.
Agatar chops his head off anyway. Chop. Ugh. No fun.
As well, enter session there as you enter into the unknown of the name Forgotten City. As a reminder and payment if you haven't paid, and I will see you guys next Sunday. Have a great Sunday. Enjoy.